Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a best of 2 scrim that I've got for you today. We've got the Simp Pass on the blue team once again, but this time they'll be facing another opponent from a different league, being Tyrant Gaming. Tyrant I've had the pleasure of casting once or twice, and this is my second time casting the Simp Pass, so hopefully we have a very good game. We're just waiting on Tyrant to join. Map 1 will be Villa, Tyrant will be defending first, and map 2 will be Clubhouse, which TSP will be defending first. So I appreciate you all for joining me. So we just wait for the Tyrant players to connect, and then we should be good to go. So before this starts, I'll do my usual self-promo stuff. My name's Dylan. I cast for multiple leagues, being Third Eye Gaming EU and now the Resurgence Xbox League. I'm also now on YouTube, where I upload all my VODs so they don't get deleted. You can find me there at tinnypathtbm or in my Twitter bio at DylanC14. So because I've casted TSP before, I can run you through some stats of them previously. They did win against GG Well Played 2 days ago, 7-5, on Coastline and Cafe Dostoevsky. Tyrant, they've gone for a lot of roster iterations, and I haven't casted them for a while, so I don't really know many of their players off the top of my head, apart from Dean Elite. So as soon as they join, we can see what sort of lineup they bring. So for overtime, if we get there for this map, TSP will be defending first, and for Clubhouse, Tyrant, will be defending first in overtime. These are more standard maps, of course, Clubhouse being very defender-sided. Villa, whilst at the start when it first came in to play, it was very defender-sided, we sort of seen it level out to something like Consulate. So as our first map's Villa, possible bans, you often see a Monty ban because of the long hallways. Of course he's very annoying. You also see a lot of Thatcher bans, of course Thatcher very strong. We may see the odd Nomad ban or maybe a Blackbeard ban, as there are lots of windows, specifically onto Study and Astro. Defender bans, it's usually a Mirror, Echo, fairly standard. Fairly normal bans, I should say, for most maps. As I can run you through the lineup. So Connor, Huddo, Puckles and Scurvy played GG Well Played last time I casted them. Ibra and Shadow are players I am yet to cast. So should be interesting, as we are still waiting on Dean Elite's team. I'll just send him another invite, and then hopefully he joins. I fiddled around with the bitrate, so if it's a bit, it shouldn't be as grainy this time, so if chat could let me know how that works out, and then that'll be fine. Okay, now we just wait. So this is a fairly typical part of casting. You always get one team that joins and then one team that doesn't, so we're just gonna have to wait time until it's supposed to start. They've still got like 3 minutes, so they may just be running through strats or anything. I don't know if TSP are inviting them as well. If players are in chat, then remember, once the map starts, you are not allowed to be in here, otherwise we get allegations of stream sniping, and that's just not really very fun. So as much as I appreciate you all being here, you will have to leave, but you can rejoin mid-maps, after map 1, before map 2, and at the end. And you can also join at the beginning. We've got Fergal in chat saying go on Connor with the eye emotes, and also the eye emotes after Dean Elite. So, TSP fan, question mark. Bradley saying, I hear that Scurvy guy is really good. He did alright. And by that I mean, I'm not disrespecting him. However, Connor was the one who was top fragging, and and UB Gunning was as well. The rest of the team sort of had, I wouldn't say a quiet game, they were more on supportive roles. Ferguson, I hear that Dean Elite guy is really good as well. I don't think I've casted Dean specifically. I've casted his team twice, but I don't think he played. I know the last time I casted them, the last 2 times I've casted them, he wasn't playing. Oh, you're scary. Okay. I had my suspicions, because that's usually something a player would say. Puckle saying you second top frag. You did, to be fair. I remember now. I'll get your name right, Puckles. It's okay. I think Scurvy bottom fragged on Coastline. Maybe Cafe as well. Can't remember, but it was a very close game, and I wouldn't say any player did awfully, as it was very round for round, and I think each player had individual moments where they looked really strong. I've got the message from Dean. He's saying he's joining now, so hopefully it won't be too long until we can start. If you like my casting or like any of my streams, then feel free to drop a follow, or you can follow me on Twitter at DylanC14. I recognise TM Feather. Okay, I recognise some names. DylanC14. However, that's a capital I, not a lowercase l. Or you can follow me on YouTube with tinnypathtbm. However, the TBM is spaced out after. First player of Tyrant joining. We'll just wait for all players to ready up. I'm just going to check. Blue team, okay, all good. So chat, feel free to guess who you think's gonna win. I need to send the stream link to Dean, so let me just do that real quick. So we got some predictions coming out here from Fergal. Simpars winning 7-1, the second match Simpars winning 7-2. Scurvy saying love a fan. Well, Tyrant, I know Tyrant have gone through a lot of Tyrant have gone through a lot of iterations, so I haven't seen them play for a month or 2, I want to say. I saw them play, I think it was Urban they played. Yeah, it was. They played Urban and they lost. I want to say something like 7-3. However, that's going out on a limb there. Fergal saying he's simping for the simp pass. Oof. Okay, we're just waiting on one more player. Okay, I recognise a lot of Tyrant names. It could be mainly because I've casted them before. So we've got TM Feather, Baggies, Dean Elite, Flax. And on TSP side, we've got Connor Huddo, Puckles, Ibra, Scurvy, and Shadow. Is it pronounced Shadow or Shadon? I'm just going to say Shadow, unless I get... Ibra is You'd Be Gunning. Okay, thank you, Joseph Stalin's uncle. That's such a great name. I'm not going to look at any player's rank, as that isn't really relevant to the scrim. I'll try and remember Ibra as You'd Be Gunning, and just say You'd Be Gunning. However, I can't make any promises. So the difference here is no Uncle Ben's on the side of TSP, and okay, it's pronounced Shadon. Thank you, Joseph Stalin's uncle. It's such a good name. I'm surprised you were even allowed that, because Twitch can be iffy with things like that. So we're just waiting on the final player on Tyrant side, and then we can jump into map 1. As I've said before, common bans, of course, Thatcher, Monty. Oh, it's pronounced YDB Gunning. Okay. Thank you for that. Ferg, I'm not sure you'll be allowed that one. Twitch will come for you for that. One player and then we can begin. So this will go up on my YouTube channel tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. So basically it's a permanent VOD. My YouTube channel is tinnypathtbm. And then yeah, it should be out tomorrow. Just so we can get permanent VODs. That's only going to be my stuff, no league stuff, because no league stuff. That's going to go on the league YouTube channel. What's my YouTube? I'm just going to type it in chat for you all. It's a slight variation of my Twitch name. Shameless. I mean, it's my Twitch, so I can plug all I want. Oh, okay, never mind. I saw Connor plug his Twitch, plug his YouTube. I'm just gonna move my phone so I don't bend my charger wire. Actually, 2 seconds. Let me just unplug my phone. Okay, last player has joined. That's Dash Flash. We just got to wait for players to ready up. Oh, Bradley saying, can I say thank you for the cast and big appreciation, but you did only spectate my potatoes. I mean, it's awkward timing, you know. not much I could do about that. Apologies for that. Appreciate the kind words. Rip the casters. There were quite a few casters curse moments. BO1 in mod. I don't think I can give you a mod right now. Actually, I can. Never mind. There you go. Right, GB, you're now mod, I think. Okay, and we're all ready. Let's go. Jump into map 1. And we are going to Villa. So, operator bans. What we see, Monty, Thatcher, sometimes a Blackbeard, sometimes a Nomad. But Shadum's saying that Monty is just a St. Pass ban. As usual. Players, you are going to have to leave. I'm sorry, no stream sniping. But thank you all for being here. You can always come back after the first map and after the second map. So, first ban, it's going to be a Thatcher. What a surprise. Let me just write this down because rehosts are painful. So, after going off Shadum's statement, I'm going to have a guess and say this is going to be a Monty ban. It is. He's so good for all these long corridors. Focus on boring bans. I mean, they're just standard. Maybe if they weren't so good, they wouldn't be banned all the time. Probably see a Mirror and Echo ban. We might see some sort of clash or something. This clash can be really annoying. It is going to be a Mirror. Not really a big surprise there. And the final ban. Of course, Echo being in play is very good. We've seen a lot of Valk bans recently, especially in the EU scene. But it's going to be Echo. Echo's still very, very strong, even after his fix. So, the first question is, where are we going to defend first? My guess is Aviator Games, however some people recently have discovered that they want to play Trophy there first. So we'll see what the side of Tyrant Gaming pick. They do in fact pick AVG. Or Aviator and Games. Folks saying you're a Monty main. Shaking my head, I played him in the league. I mean, you're playing a risky game being a Monty game. And not gonna lie, banned so much. Anyway, we're gonna see an Oryx, and immediately sick pick as YDB Gunning. I'm just gonna call him Ibra now. goes from IQ to Zafir, and Baggies goes from Oryx to Bandit. We are going to go on lenient skin rules. As long as there's no Ember Rise or Twitch and Valkyrie, then it should be good. Of course, that's not what the league rules are going to be. However, Tyrant aren't in RXL, so yeah. Fairly standard reinforcements coming up. We've got the 2 study walls. Judging by the drone placements right now, this is probably going to be a study take, as most takes here are study. You're going to have somebody on 90 window, almost definitely, and if you bring a Blackbeard, that's where he's going to go. However, you do see Hibana and Nomad often repel up here. Shadom has DC'd immediately. That's not fun. Okay. Teams have to let me know what they do with that, as I believe the round is just going to play out, as she should be able to join back. Maggie's just going to be on the, just going to go on to the bomb there. You usually see a smoke here, so it's interesting to see Dean playing the Legion there instead. Meanwhile, it is going to be a study take. You can tell by the four attackers spawning here. It's apparently a sound glitch, as Shadon has added me in Discord. As Dash Flash, not Dean Elite, sorry, is going to be playing the main stairs. We've actually got Connor and the Nomad of Puckles. I'll make sure to get your name right this time. Getting ready to breach the main entrance. As Scurvy droning up, as Ibra has already jumped in. They know there is a Legion up there. Dash Flash is going to be in a difficult position. However, no shots are going to get landed, as the drone gets shot there by Baggies. As Ibra gets the opening pick onto Flax. That was the 1 roam down. Now, entire map control. Actually, no. Feather is just going to lie prone on red stairs. He's in a difficult position because he can't push, as all the attackers are on this first. And set up by Puckles. C4 gets ripped as well. That's rotation made by Dean Elite. Actually, that is a very nice floor angle. He's just going to miss out on seeing Zafir. Ibra getting very lucky there. And now we've got the study take coming out. Scurvy on the Thermite is now rappelling onto the outer balcony. He's just going to rappel on in most likely, as Ibra's taking very, very low. He's been hit by a bullet. I think he had a gunfight with Dean Elite, as Puckles and the Barna of Connor is just going to make their way upstairs. The Flash, teammate Flash, that's not good. As are we going to see Baggies go for a peek? We are, and he's going to down the Hibana. That is Connor down, Hard Breacher gone. However, there is the Thermite still up, and Scurvy gets the kill onto TM Feather, but Baggies gets a double kill to finish off Puckles. It's now just Ibra and Scurvy. They're in a 2v3, however they do have the health disadvantage. Baggies is just going to watch that window there. The bullets come out from Ibra. He's just going to pre-fire, however. The distraction there allows Scurvy to pick up a double kill. It's now just Dean Elite and Dash Flash, both anchoring sight. As Scurvy now going to open up study walls. Now forcing Dean Elite to move away. As now the defenders, sorry, are trapped. Dean is just going to be watching the doorway as he hears the goose go off. Dash Flash is going to have called that out where that roughly is. Ibra gets downed. Is that by... He's picked himself up as he is Zafir. Meanwhile, Scurvy's on site. Ibra's going to have to hold it off. It's not going to work. Scurvy's going to go for kills, but he's not going to land the shot. And in a 4v5, they do lose the round, allowing for Tyrant Gaming to pick up the first round. We need to rehost. Okay. I will just send the message now. Thank you for letting me know. I will now notify both people. I will message both people. Thank you for letting me know there. Sorry. I will invite Connor and Dean. Okay, so what did we see that round? We saw a valiant effort put up by TSP to lose the player so very early on, but to put up a A very good fight, almost equalising it, but Baggy's coming out clutch to get a double kill. Let me just swap it to Villa. Blue team attackers. Orange win, Aviator Games. Okay, let me just send an invite to both team leaders. Shadom, you will have to leave the chat. Thank you for notifying me, though. So I will invite Dean and Connor, the two team leaders. Thank you for still being here. I know rehosts are not very fun. I will just invite Connor now. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I will be back with chat shortly, soon as this invite gets sent. Because the team didn't leave, it is going to be a 1-0 advantage to Tyrant Gaming, so they aren't going to lose that round that they've won, and they probably deserved to win after. But it's got to be said, Scurvy and Ibra getting it very close back in favour, as everybody will now re-invite their teams. Players can probably be back in chat. Bradley saying he did better. Did better that round than the whole of the last game. Unfortunately my chat's refreshed, so Shadow, I can't see what you're saying that in reference to. Just got to wait for players to ready up and then we can go. Ooh, that's awkward. Shadom and TM Feather are going to have to swap. This is always the awkward. Okay, they have. Very good. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, right. So, where are we going to see the second defense? Most likely going to be a trophy. A trophy hold. Just waiting on Flax to ready up. Players can be in here until we load in, then you are not allowed to. As unless I get a message from Dean. Okay, nope, there we go. So here's 1-0 Tyrant Gaming. Valiant effort there by Ibra and Scurvy. We go back in to round number 2. Unfortunately, all stats are lost as I've forgotten to add the band operators. Give me a minute. I will just let people know. Unfortunately, I did get the glitch where sometimes the band operators don't save, and that is one of those times. So just going to have to notify both people. That is always the unfortunate part. Oh dear. Well, it's not been the best start. So we will have to wait 1 minute because dedicated server's painful, and if you do too less. Once again, apologies both teams, however, not really in my control there. Just got to wait 1 minute and then we can get back in. Thank you all for being patient. Thank you both teams for being patient. So this is going to be the longest minute in my entire life. Luckily it's only at the start, so hopefully this won't be a sign of things to come. Okay, should be able to make one now. I am. Right. Now, let me invite both team leaders back again. And we can restart. Just type in Connor's name. Once again, thank you all for bearing with me. This is the pain of rehost. As soon as one thing goes wrong, everything seems to go wrong. I'll just send that invite there. Both of them now being invited. We go. Villa, Band Ops. It was a Thatcher, a Monty, a Mirror, and a Echo. Oh, didn't save right. Thatcher, Monty, Mirror, Echo. There we go. So now we wait. Connor has joined. Just gonna send an invite to Dean. And we can carry on with our best of two. So of course the second map is Clubhouse. Is Dean yet to join? Oh dear. Oh well, if only the Siege custom game timer wasn't so awful. This could have been done much quicker. So we've just got people switching teams left and right. Okay. Dean Elite is back in. Very, very nice. And yep. Oh, I do need to do this side. Okay, right. I can come back to chat. Apologies for the minor inconvenience. That is just Siege being Siege. Chat has refreshed for me, so I can't see anything that you've typed before. So we just wait for the rest of Tyrant to join back. And we are going to probably see a trophy stat tree hold here. That is the standard second sight if you're defending. It would have been interesting to see how TSP could have played that round with all 5 players. They're in a 4v5 and got it down to a 1v2. So maybe if they had that extra firepower, you know, it could have gone into their favour. Just check. Okay, yep. So we just wait for the rest of Tyrant to join. And yeah, this is always the best part. Okay, now they are joining. That's great. Okay, I can see chat now, so if you want to type anything in. Of course, reminder, both team players, please leave the chat once we go back into the map. Luckily, it was only a 2-minute wait, so we didn't have to spend like 8 months. So you've got teams leaving and joining. As who are we waiting on? It is one of Tyrant's players. We're just waiting on TM Feather. Of course, teams switching side. Shadom needs to switch. We just need players to ready up. And we need players to leave chat as well. So as soon as players are ready up, we can restart. Just waiting on Dean, Flax, and Baggies, got a message from... Okay, they're all ready. Okay, they just didn't want to ready up. Okay, round 2. Trophy statuary, most likely. Unless Tyrant have a few strats to pull up. Reminder, both players, please leave the chat. It is going to be trophy statuary. No surprise is there. We're going to see a different lineup being brought because they expect the kitchen statuary. It's going to be our first time seeing Maverick. We're going to have a Malusi. I believe that's going to have to be a sick pick. Yes, it is. As even though we may not be doing the skim rules, it is those ops are not allowed. As Connor is going to go onto the IQ. We saw him have a lot of success on this IQ on the GG Well Played TSP game. He got an ace and a 3k walking into sight. He exploited that. He did it twice on Coastline, and he did it one time on Cafe, if memory serves me correct. He got the ace the first time on Coastline, got a 2k the second time, and got a 3k when it was on Bar on Cafe. That was it. TM Feather going to be on the Jaeger. It's going to look for a more impactful round this time. Got to say, Baggies was the only one who really had much influence on that round. Dean, of course, he's actually bringing the shield here. So you usually see the C4 being brought, however, he's decided shield just to allow Feather on the Jaeger to play in Astro. Fairly common position.
5 seconds left before
But I expect to see somebody on this window. It's most likely going to be either Puckles or Shadow. Probably Puckles, as it's actually going to be a study side take from the looks of it. Oh no, okay, 3 of them have gone master. 3 have spawned master. Actually, Dash Flash is going to hear one. However, he's not going to land the shots, and that is somebody droning, and he is going to have to run away. It was Connor droning, and Puckles came for fire support. This is a fairly normal roam clearers now. Dash Flash is stuck. He is going to run into the IQ. However, neither player is able to land their shot. So now he's getting trapped, but Ibra gets the opening pick now. On to Baggies. Now, is your bandit dead? And I'm assuming he was coming down to support Dash Flash, who's stuck down in the basement. As it seems to be true. The other 3 defenders are on site. Shadow all the way by herself. However, just going to drone out for the rest of the team. We're going to be looking the IQ battle. However, Ibra, I believe Pulse is just going to come really close to these stairs. He knows the IQ's there. Dash Flash going to be able to provide valuable information for his team. He knows they are on the the red stairs. Dash just going to peek it. It seems he is actually just going to peek it. But I reckon Ibra's going to see him, and indeed he does. Gets the kill. Ibra gets a double for the round so far as Dash Flash meets his match. Meanwhile, oh, Shadow gets Dean Elite. That was Dean holding Classical. Shadow pushing by herself, but Flax gets the first pick for Tyrant as down goes Puckles. Nomad is down. How much utility did she use? So that is the question. Flax is going to have to rotate up basement. Is he being watched anywhere? Meanwhile, Connor got the kill onto Feather, and it's full site control. We're going to see Flax and Ibra both on this middle floor. So actually Flax is dropped down to basement and is now going to come up the stairs. As all the Flax misses the SMG-11 shots, Connor with the final kill, and TSP pick up their first attacking round on Trophy. Very good performance there from the attackers. The roam clear was very, very strong. They isolated Dash into basement and could just hold angles and make him move. In fact, they kind of actually baited out Baggies, I believe, as he came down to try and support Dash who was on the Pulse. He's currently on the Mozzie, and as soon as I said it, he's going to sick pick to Jaeger as TM Feather goes on to a Mai. Is it Jaeger? It is Jaeger. We saw him drop to try and support, however, Ibra was just waiting. The attackers were all on that middle floor. Shadow was by herself, however she pushed up the stairs and found the kill onto Gene Elite. Down went Falcon, it just put Flax and Feather, I believe, in a very difficult position. So, no Pulse this time. We are going to see our first Vigil. And we were going to see our first Mozzie, however, we are. No Valk this time. Dean Elite going to go on to the smoke. He's just going to reinforce the middle master bathroom wall. Is that called master bathroom? It is, okay. He's going to reinforce these two fairly standard. It's just so your player, the attacker who decides to break closet. And actually, he's going to play in closet. Oh, I like the 2 ADSs there, so very committed.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Dean just going to be, he's probably going to be the most pivotal person in delaying any master take. Especially as he has the shotgun. Looks like it's going to be a master take. Actually, we see 3 players grouping up. They're going to go for a fairly standard dining push. It's actually going to be Flax, who's just going to chill in basement. Dash Flash did it here last time. However, Flax taking up the role this time. He's just going to hold an angle from red stairs all the way down this red corridor. Is he going to be droned out by Scurvy's drone? Possibly. The Nomads start popping out. They're going to try and force Vigil into a certain position. Flax is just running around the map. Scurvy's drone is there to spot him. Flax is in a very good position for any sort of late flank up. Astro, for example. Meanwhile, no top floor pressure as of yet. There is a heavy hold here to prevent Master. As actually, we see Shadow just breaking the floor below. Are we going to see any defenders being Flax roaming? We're actually going to see Baggies. He's in a very... I believe he's not been droned out. He could find a free kill here. He's going to see the Jackal miss the shot. And how did Jackal get that? Connor with the kill there.
Attack
For Baggies. Meanwhile, Puckles finds the kill onto Feather. As even though Connor is on low health, he managed to get rid of the bandit. And now Flax is going to be left all on his own. However, he is going to look for Shadow. Actually, no. I don't think he knows Shadow's there. Shadow's still making vertical. Meanwhile, Dean Elite finds the opening pick for his team, playing in this very strong position behind the shield. Down goes Connor. The grenade's going to destroy it. He's got to whip out the SMG-11, and he's just going to hold in this corner. They know he's there. They can just wait. As Puckles has sight control. So obviously a breach there in the defences. However, does he hear Flax? I believe he does. Flax is looking the wrong way. Pops the drone. However, is he going to get the kill? Puckles does, and that's 2 for him this round, and it's all left to Dash Flash and Dean Elite. Once again, just like round 1, as the Jaeger of Dash Flash sees Puckles, Puckles gets a triple kill. He actually gets the collateral there to get a 4K, and wow, the wall bang as well. It's disaster. They just lined up for him. Very unfortunate for Tyrant Gaming. And TSP find themselves 2-1 up, and they are definitely looking like a force to be reckoned with. However, so far we are following a similar pattern to what we saw 2 days ago between TSP and GG Well Played. However, the roles have been reversed. It was usually the attacker winning round 1 and the defenders winning round 2 and 3. This time it's the opposite. It's TSP as the attackers have won round 2 and 3. We're going back to Aviator games. And Dean, Elite and Dash are going to hope that they can recreate the victory they had in round 1. This time, however, Shadow isn't going to DC or have a sound glitch, hopefully. So for TSP's sake, they may think they can win this. They were definitely very, very close. However, they just took too much damages. Was that Baggies? He just might have just misplaced his impact on the floor. That's not how you want to start off this round. We've got both Italian operators being brought, in fact, Feather and Baggies. Here's the scoreboard for you guys. Puckle's going 4-1. He got 4k last round. Meanwhile, Dean Elite and Flax, the only ones to get killed since the rehost.
10 seconds left before insertion.
So we've got standard reinforcement going out. However, this wall has been left soft. May just be waiting for somebody to finish. Apart from that, all normal walls have been reinforced. The Elite is actually going to actually no, he's just going to put one in master, sorry. As who's now been left with diffuser? I believe that is Scurvy. Scurvy back on the thermite. As it's going to be Shadow this time. Actually droning, actually holding an angle for anybody pushing in living room. He actually Flaxes in here. You don't often see a roam down here when you're defending AVG, however, there is going to be one this time. Dean Elite bringing the shield once again on Valkyrie, however. Ooh, they knew it was there. He must have been droned out as Connor came in
Attackers recovered the bomb
to get the kill onto Flax. That's your roam game already been destroyed. Actually knows Dean Elite. I just saw him at the corner of my eye. He's gone for a very late flank and it's worked off massively. He's taken down Shadow and that's all sort of vertical from below being destroyed. He is just going to wait here and look for the angle. Meanwhile, the attackers know that he's lurking around somewhere. They just don't know where. As it's going to be Ira and Puckles, it seems, on to clearing out the Valk. Was she pinged by Jackal? And is Dean going to get a kill here? Does he see the head? He does. Puckles goes down. Dean Elite with a double kill now. This roam game is working out very, very well. However, there is another player pushing him. Down goes Ibra. Dean Elite with a triple kill. This roam game has worked wonders for him. Connor now going to hunt for him, but Baggies has dropped down for support. Meanwhile, Scurvy going to be stuck on the balcony. We've got the the Jackal and the Valk going to potentially be dueling it out. As Connor is just going to be looking. He knows where the Valk is. So there was a ping. So that's Scurvy who's holding the angle. It may be. As Baggies goes down to Connor, that's the roam clear working out very well. Dean though knows Connor is nearby. Out comes the Jackal and the pre-fires come out as Valk's got to try and escape. He gets a 4k there onto Scurvy. Can he go for the ace? And Scurvy doesn't land the shots and it's all left down to Connor. It's the ace from Dean Elite and when his team needed it most, he delivered. And that Valk roam worked absolute wonders. It started off so horribly for Tyrant as well. Baggy's going down to under half health with an impact on himself. And then of course Flax going down immediately by Connor. As we're going to see Trophy, third time's the charm. TG are going to be thinking. But Dean, he dropped down late and it paid off massively. He got Shadow and then when Puckles and Ibra tried to force him out, he picked them both off as they pushed one by one. And then Scurvy had to hold the angle, just couldn't land the shots, and Valk, even though Dean Elite was taken by surprise, sorry, it didn't matter as he found the kill and then found the last one onto Connor. As we actually see a rook from Baggies as he was on Clash. Meanwhile, Ibra goes from Ash to Ash. Dean Elite going 6-2.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
Currently top fragging for his team. Got a KD of 3, the highest in the game. And he's got to be feeling pretty confident after that. The morale there of... I would say the morale is quite high, but relying on one player to ace. However, it's not like it was a 1v5. They finished around, I think, 3v0. As Connor got both kills for his team that round. Dean Elite, the man of the hour, working wonders. And we aren't going to see him on smoke holding this position. It worked well last time, however, I suspect he thinks that
10 seconds left.
TSP will expect it. We're not going to see the bathroom walls reinforced as of yet. I expect Dash Flash to do them if he's got reinforcement. Dean Elite has got 2, as Baggies has 1, and TM Feather's got 2 as well. So we've got no walls reinforced here. What they may want to do is they got wall banged last time, allowing Puckles to get a collateral double. Going to be a study take judging by the spawns. Master take, sorry, judging by the spawn. As Flax once again going to roam. They know the attackers are going to push through here. As Connor's been droned in, he's already in sight. is Flax looking his way? He is not. And he doesn't see the head, however. And down goes Flax. Flax doesn't notice him either. Somebody rotates in as well. Was that Dean Elite? It was. Fires a shot there. They know where he is. He is going to have to run away. His Ibra is just going to wait. However, is he looking away? As Dean's got it in a difficult position. He's being jackaled. Can he find the head there of the Ash? Ibra's going to land more shots. And it's now a pistol pick. As both players start potatoing. And is Ash going to take it? Who is going to win this one out? Dean Elite gets the knife. Does get downed immediately after. And Dash Flash did find Puckles. But Shadow immediately equalised. It's now a 3v2. And was that? It was Connor who killed Dean Elite. His reign of terror is over. It's a 3v2. And Connor's is just beginning. However, both of them are the anchors.
Drone activated.
It's TM Feather. He sees the drone. He's going to walk back. He knows there's one in Master, that is Scurvy, and Shadow has just pushed into Bathroom. Scurvy triggered a goo mine, and Connor is just going to start floor banging, trying to look for some footprints. However, to no avail. The bandits are still up on this wall. That's going to halt the attackers. As Dash, and Feather in standard positions. As, ooh, the Thermite goes on the floor. That's very nice. As it's going to try and destroy the bandit. It's going to make a hole as well, as Shadow has already walked into sight. Feather needs to look the right way. However, Shadow gets away, luckily, with her life. Meanwhile, Feather's going to go for a flank. I don't think the attackers expect this. Down goes your diffuser carrier. But meanwhile, Connor was outside the window, but Shadow gets the kill anyway. It's now all left up to Dash Flash. He actually finds the headshot there onto Connor. It's now a 1v1, no diffuser in hand. Shadow's going to have to push this with 26 seconds left. He may have to go for the defuse, and now we're going to have a gunfight, but it's a trade at the end. What a way to end that one out. Shadow found the headshot, however, the fire rate from the Legion, blanked on that weapon. The fire rate there, coming in clutch, getting the body shots, however, it did not matter. People saying Dean is bad. He did get a clutch ace, so he's not that bad. He's currently top fragging, going 7 of 3. Even though there's a bit of potato there, we all get it. So it's going to be dining this time. It was third time the charm for trophy. As we were going to see a warden, we're now going to see a smoke. As Feather decides that the warden is not needed. It's actually going to be Ibra on the IQ. We've seen Connor have a lot of success on it. So interesting to see. The switch up, however, preferred ops, etc. Buggles going back on the Nomad. We haven't seen him on it for a few rounds. He is going to be bringing it back. As this is our first look at dining kitchen between these two teams. We're going to see punch holes here. Feather. Is that just for sound propagation? I'd expect so. Are we going to see hatch popped? Nope. This is actually going to be a laundry hold from Feather. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. It's going to be a suicide hold, it looks like. The attackers have pushed through here every round when it is not AVG.
10 seconds to insertion.
So
5 seconds
they pushed study when it was AVG, of course. Actually, I think they've pushed laundry every round apart from round 1. Actually, I think they have. We're going to see top floor hold potentially. Actually, hatch is being reinforced by baggies. You sometimes see it broken. You can have your vigil sit up here, look down for any laundry access over that shield. Tyrant is going to do the job. It's actually going to be a master push. It looks like. Actually, we've got 2 over in ruins to go into study. Yes, that is Dean. He's been spotted out. As ooh, he almost gets wall banged there. Was that by Shadow? Might have been by Connor actually. It's Connor almost getting the wall bang headshot to Dean Elite. That is not. Ooh, Puckle sees Dean, exchanges a bullet, however takes a few back. Dean is just going to have to run. He's gone into games. Is he going to get positioned? Is he going to get flanked? I mean, and he was. As Puckles does in fact find that kill. Meanwhile, Baggies goes up for the late rotate, takes a few bullets into Connor, however does die in the process. entire map control now in the hands of the attackers. It's a 5v3, and Connor and Puckles are the only people to take damage. And about 45 and 55 respectively. Feather is in a really risky position. Dean is left. That might be a disconnect. We may go back to another rehost at the end of this round. Feather going to hip fire that drone. He's been shot slightly. Was that friendly fire as Ibra goes down? And meanwhile, Flax and Scurvy are separated by an indestructible wall. However, they're so close to each other. Flax has been droned out, so he's going to have to run past. Nomad, I believe that was on the drone, knows he is around. Shoots the goo. Sees the Legion as well. Is he going to find the Legion? He is not going to do about a bullet to him. Flashes get thrown in, and Puckles goes down as Flax gets the first kill of the round for Tyrant. And it's now only a 3v4, and two players are fairly low health, below half, being Connor and Ibra. Shadow is actually going to push. He's going to have to push into the smoke. Does the smoke know he's there? The smoke finds the shot, downs him now. And Scurvy takes some damage as well, but not before Connor finds Dash Flash. As Feather gets another headshot there. Very nice on the SMG-11. Doesn't find that one. Dean Elite has returned, so we won't need a rehost. Smoke grenades getting thrown out. You've got under 30 seconds left. This is when you want to use all your smoke. And Connor is in a pocket of air that isn't smoked. So I believe Feather thinks he isn't there, as Connor is going to find the kill on him. Very unfortunate. He's going to plant, and Flax is going to find it. However, the immediate refrag from Ibra and TSP equalised the round to be 3-3. And it almost went in the hands of the attackers there. Of the defenders, sorry. As Feather picking up 2, Flags getting 1. He got the down on the planter. However, Ibra there just ready for the refrag. We are going to see AVG first. Not really a big surprise. We're going to see a 1-my for this site as we didn't before. And we're going to see an ace. That is going to be Dean, not fully loaded in. So he'll have to sick pick here. In fact, he is. He's going to the Blackbeard. We're going to see our first Blackbeard. Blackbeard, of course. Actually, it's a lion. Okay. I was going to talk about Blackbeard. However, he's not being played, so I don't get to. Of a Blackbeard, of course, very good if you're holding 90 or Astronomy window. As if there are windows, Blackbeard's quite good. So maps like Continent and Coastline, he can be very strong. But it's Coastline all around Coastline, he is quite strong. Whereas Continent, he's only really good for attacking top floor. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the scoreboard at the end of the first half. Connor going 10-3 and Dean going 7-4. They're the top fraggers for your team. Bag and Scurvy yet to find a kill. However, both had kills before the rehost, so they had both of them have had kills in the first round, which we rehosted, so you can't see it. I believe Scurvy got 2, or Scurvy got 1, Baggy's got 2. Baggy's brought it back, and it's one of the reasons Tyrant Gaming actually won. The other being possibly because Shadom had a sound glitch left and couldn't rejoin. That's why we had the rehost. Meanwhile, Puckles is taking a bit of damage. Has he been shot by someone's pistol shooting a drone? Seems like it. As Feather going to be on the sledge, he's just going to be ready to rappel on in as the wall has been destroyed by the lion. Everything's been reinforced as normal, and Shadom gets the opening kill to Dean Elite. That's your diffuser down. Isolated in closet. Oh no, he's had nobody there to refrag either, as the rest of the team are all the way in ruins. As Dash now, he's going to have to make his way around the outside, and he is in a horrible position. TG are in a horrible position, as your diffuser carrier has just died halfway across the map. Baggy so equalises. Zafia LMG, as actually Puckles, and no, sorry, I've remembered they are defending. As Feather knows one's there. Shadow gets a double kill, finds Baggies. The Nomad air jab gets popped. And now Flax and Feather are in a difficult position, but Puckles there with the pistol finish. And Feather is going to look for to refrag. The Valcam's going to spot him. He's just going to escape the AEG bullet. Dash Flash He's hunting the Valkyrie, that is Ibra. And Feather now just going to push in, look for Puckles. Is he going to find it? Puckles just going to be shooting him now. He knows he's there, he sees him. And the sledge of Feather and retreats. Is he actually going to push back in? Meanwhile, Dash is on the red stairs. He's in a difficult position here as Feather gets down there by Puckles. Try to push in. The smoke grenade comes out. They know where he is. He's in a 1v4. However, Shadow is low. However, Shadow also spots him. Gets a bullet off. And now he's all on his own. We're going to see a firefight that is won by Dash. Down goes Shadow. It's now a 1v3. He's got plenty of time. He's got just less than a minute. However, he needs to go and get Diffuser. That's been left away by the attackers.
Recovered the diffuser.
By the defenders, sorry, after Dean died. So Ibra and Scurvy both ready. Scurvy on the support, ready to just throw his smoke. As Ibra is there waiting for him, waiting for Dash to push. Smoke grenade goes off as Puckles gets ready to support. Dash is going to make his way towards 90, but it's not going to matter as Ibra gets the headshot to finish it off, and TSP win their first defense round. They now take it to a 4-3 lead. As I've got to say, as much as I don't want to disrespect any players, I think that Dean dying away from his team possibly may have caused the round to be over before it really began, as he only managed to use one line before Shadow got the kill. We are going to see Trophy next. That's not really a big surprise. We're going to see a Ying, so it looks like it is going to be a rush. However, there was a fuse. I'm expecting that to be the sick pick. It's actually going to be the buck to Amari. This is definitely a rush. If anybody saw the JPC Infamy Teg playoffs round 1, they would have seen an Amari rush ace from Henry B on the side of JPC. So are we going to see something similar from Flax? Meanwhile, Ibra goes from Pulse back to his trusty Valk.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And we're going to see most likely standard setup. We're going to see double SAS shotgun, which can be very strong in certain sites. However, this site, if they're both bringing shotgun, which they are, this might just be for destruction. However, the way this site is, because of this this skylight drop down gap, I should say, gap, whatever you'd like to call this space. Sorry, I'm really stuttering for words there. A lot of fights go across the space, so having shotguns isn't always the best idea. They both have SMG-11s, however, with the high recoil, it can be difficult to land your shot. The spawn peek there from Shadow catches Flax off guard. He takes a bullet, however, doesn't do enough damage to be concerned. He's still on about 85. The line comes off there, and Shadow knows the Amaru is there. Is she going to peek? Is she going to jump out even? It's actually being droned out. Shadow could have gotten the kill there if he ran out. If she ran out, sorry. However, she does not. Nobody repelling on Astro Window, but nobody at all. As Puckles takes a huge amount of damage. Where is he taking that from? That's from Dean Lee on the stairs. Baggy's, sorry, on the stairs as he gets the knife from Ibra. Someone have to correct me the correct pronunciation for that. This is Shadow. Shadow goes for a flank. However, takes a few bullets. Puckles, meanwhile, gets the kit refrag onto Baggies. So the Ying is no more Candelas, but Feather finds Connor. And that is the roam game evaporated.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Actually, I say that. Shadow is still up. Puckles gets the nice kill onto Dean Elite. That's the line god as well. We're going to have a bit of an SMG fight, it looks like. Puckles on very low health. The fact he managed to land that shot with the SMG-11. Very, very good gun skill right there. As if you look at the point of view of Scurvy, meanwhile Feather gets the double kill killing Shadow. If we look at Scurvy, Scurvy's got to do all this. And he's actually going to have to use his smoke grenades early. Feather,
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Flax and Dash Flash but all still up. As soon as I say that, Dash goes down. Puckles is on a triple kill for the round. He's been the saving grace so far. The second smoke grenade gets thrown out by Scurvy. Yamara comes in. Can Scurvy land the shot? It doesn't seem he can. The GA1 just absolutely loading bullets. Feather's going to push in as well. Scurvy finds the kill on to Feather, and Puckles rounds it out. Scurvy, rounds it out as the crossfire doesn't work in their favour. And the SAS defenders win a round they really shouldn't have, as it was a 2v4 and they get it down to a 2v0. We are going to see dining next. I can't see anybody going living room. In fact, we are. Chat, can we keep toxicity to a minimum, please? I know Jabir's told you that, but I'd appreciate it if you all weren't toxic. We're going to see our first gridlock here by Dash Flash. I've got to say, that was the attackers' round to win. They're in 4v2 or 3v2, and they just choked with the SS shotguns. I criticised them at the start of the round, and they turned out clutch with Puckles getting 3 and Scurvy on the smoke, getting 2. Baggies went from Twitch to Ash, and we do see another Blackbeard.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So, how are we going to see a different hold than we did from Tyrant? Tyrant almost brought it back, however Dean Elite leaving may not have helped things. Feather almost brought it back down the plant. Ibra came in clutch. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Puckles and Connor both going 10, both got 10 kills, 10 and 4, 10 and 5 respectively. Dean Elite still top for 6. Every player has a minimum of 2 kills now. If you count the rounds before, Scurvy should have 3 and Baggy should have 4.
10 seconds left before
Rehos can definitely affect momentum. So any sort of momentum that Tyrant Gaming may have won, or may have gained, from winning that first round, would have been lost because of the rehosts or sound glitches. Big in part of the issue with this game. I'm just going to sort out chat. Can people in chat let me know how the bitrate is? I've recently changed it so it shouldn't be as grainy. So we do. Where's the roamer? Connor's the roamer. Dean Elite on his own once again. That's risky. He's going to be a lot more careful. However, we see Gridlock below. Actually, Gridlock's just going to go into bathroom. As Connor and Dean are so close to each other, I don't think they know it. And this has clearly not been droned out properly, as Connor's still up here, as Ibra takes a bit of damage. As all the aggressive play from Puckles on the mute, as Dean Elite gets 2 and Ibra gets Dean Elite. So they did trade, but not before Dean found Shadow. And meanwhile, the SMG-11 not going to land its bullets, this time swapped to the shotgun, as he's going to fight Baggies. Can he land the shots? No, he can't. The shots are being missed now, and the knife kill from the Ash of Baggies. He should have lost that, but meanwhile, Bandit of Connor immediately vaults up to refrag him. Both players having a lot of missed shots. That's the diffuser down, and Flax and Scurvy are actually quite close to each other. Ooh, didn't see the ADS there, as the grenade gets thrown out, and Connor is going to be having a bit of a gunfight, finds the head of TM Feather. He's got a double kill for the round. The diffuser is not been picked up, and Dash Flash and Flax need to do some damage. Scurvy does notice the Blackbeard. Blackbeard also gives his position away, but Flax gets the headshot. He does get killed as he can't see through the smoke. It's now a 1v1, and Scurvy can't see the defender. Dash is going to be looking for the kill. Ooh, looks away at the wrong time. The smoke grenade comes out, and the shots come out. Scurvy eats 1 bullet, however Dash Flash still alive at full health. Scurvy also alive. He's got no smokes left. The track stingers come out, and Dash is just going to rotate. Is he going to push it through China? He may have to, because I don't think the call has come out. However, it will now. Default's been shot, and it also scanned Dash Flash. Dash is now going to push through Memorial. He's in a difficult position because he's got to plant, and the defender can just stick down here. Stick behind the table, Ooh, the SMG-11 bullets come out there from Scurvy. Scurvy's going to look for the head of Dash Flash. Risky to peek that. Dash is just going to look for the smoke to move slightly. Smoke's getting ever so close, so he just turns away at the wrong time. Smoke is ready, gonna watch for any entrance. In comes Dash Flash, Scurvy with the headshot. TSP win their third defensive round in a row. They go full circle, going up to match point. Whoever said 7-3 for this first map, I believe it was you, Fergal. That is looking very likely. Not over yet. Tyrant still have rounds they can win. However, they've got to attack Aviator Games. To be fair, in their defense, TG didn't really get a fair attack of it, as they lost their carrier very, very early on to Shadow. So they're going to try and have a round, an actual attack, should we say, for this site. Dean going to be bringing the Thinker, and Feather goes onto the Ash. The roles are being swapped, Dockerby being brought. Are we going to see a rush? Going to look like a rush. However, no Ying. And a lot of grenade denial being brought, both the Jaeger and Wamai. It's like Shadow on the Jaeger and Puckles on the Wamai. And we'll see how they defend this differently, and how we see the attackers attack things differently. Are we going to see Dean do an identical thing and push in all the way in closet? He is the carrier once again. He did get 2 kills last round, so he is going to be I've just lost my train of thought completely. Apologies there. Dean is going to be on the carrier, so he's going to try and get the plant down. So we actually see fairly standard reinforcements. We do see a different rotation. This is very interesting. You often see it on the most northern wall. However, TSP deciding that this is sort of in between panel 1 and panel 2 is going to be the perfect rotation. Dean Elite has spawned with his team, so they aren't going to recreate what happened last time. Shadow, I feel like she's going to have a bit of a quiet round at the start at least. Nobody going near that closet position. Ibra actually very... Ibra knows they're nearby. Could he go for a run out? He could. However, there are 3. Does he know it? That's the thing. As the main entrance gets broken open, he's going to just look for the Ash. He's going to see the Ash get the headshot. Feather not looking the right way. The phone call from Dockerby comes off. Meanwhile, Baggies gets Puckles, but Connor gets the kill onto Flat. Dean Elite finds his first of the round onto Scurvy. Side control already. The rush here fairly... working fairly well as Dean Elite gets the headshot onto Connor. It's now a 3v2. No sight control at all. As the Jaeger going to look for the kill. Crossfire gets set up. And even though Baggies gets killed by the C4, Ibra goes... even though Ibra gets the kill on Baggies, Dean Elite is there just to get the kill. Ibra actually gets Dash Flash. He's on the flank. The diffuser is not down. If he wins this, he could steal the round away. He's just going to run past. He's in a risky position. Dean needs to plant. And plant he will. Actually, he's not. He's going to fake it. Try and look for the Valk of Ibra. This is a very tense moment, as if Tyrant don't clutch this out, it will be a map 1 victory to Ibra. The diffuse goes down. The shots delays it, and this is perfect. Just wasting time as there's still a minute left. However, this is perfect play from Ibra. He's just baiting out the cancellation of the diffuser by Dean. Dean's in a very difficult position. He's going to reload here. And he does plant. He's trying to know where this Valk is. He knows he's somewhere. Ibra doing a perfect job in countering the diffuse. He's going to move. And the shots come out. However, he has given himself away. And Dean knows where he is. However, can any player land their shots? Dean's on a bullet of health now. So if he just shoots, he will find the kill on Ibra. Dean Elite isn't going to win that gunfight. He was on 1 health. And TSP finished the round 7-3. Finished the map, sorry, 7-3. Ibra clutching it out 1v2. 1v3, sorry. Gets a 1v3 clutch. And Connor becomes MVP for that. He goes 13-7. I believe this is a best of 2, so not entirely sure why Tyrant are leaving. Just get just get any sort of information. There's players leave. They may just be doing T-hunts as there is a minimum 10-minute break. So we can get ready for map 2, which is Clubhouse. So we go to club. The orange team will attack first, and the blue team will attack first in overtime. So we see players warming up. Scurvy saying you went 6 and 5, just saying. I mean, technically, if we still had the results of the first round, you would have gone 7 and 5, if I'm not mistaken. Crazy saying Ibra Goat. Crazy, who are you? Which player are you? I know you're in the Discord, so I'm just trying to match names to gamer tags. So, Clubhouse. TSP defend first. They've definitely got the advantage here, as we often see op bans. We often see the fairly standard ones are Thatcher, Maverick, Kaid, and Mirror. Of course, if you've got a Thatcher and a Maverick ban, you need to ban that Kaid. You can't find his gadget at all. Shadam saying, if you see any of your kills, please see my name. I think I saw a few. It's all good. It's only a scrim, so stats aren't really that important. They can't do a second. Okay, that is unfortunate. So a 7-3 victory there for the Simp Pass. They won 7-5, 7-5 against GG Well Played, and they win 7-3 against Tyrant Gaming. So I want to thank you all for watching. Feel free to drop a follow if you haven't already, or you enjoyed my type of casting. Please follow me on Twitter if you'd like to, at DylanC14, capital I, not L. And then I'm also uploading these VODs onto my YouTube channel, tinnypathtbm. So, thank you all for watching. Scurvy saying thank you for casting, big up. Appreciate you. Thank you for having me. It was a good game. I'm interested to see the Simp Pass are definitely looking strong. I mean, for people, you won 7-5, 7-5 against GG Well Played, both new teams, and then you won 7-3 against the more established team of Tyrant. Of course, Tyrant Gaming, they've gone through many iterations, so I'm not sure when that most recent one was a thing. I'm just going to cancel the custom now. But congratulations to the Simp Pass. Commiserations there for Tyrant Gaming. Both teams had some good moments, and apologise for the awkward rehost halfway through. However, it was all sorted out in the end. So once again, if you enjoyed, please feel free to drop a follow, or you can subscribe on my YouTube. As I've said before, I'm not going to say it again because everyone will get bored by now. But yeah, I'm going to be casting for RXL. I am one of the 8 casters so far. So I'm looking forward to getting this league underway. I may be casting some TED games later on. It just depends when they are organised. Not later on as in later on this week. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.